Striking the stones is a threat display where you take your sword and strike it against something hard enough that it...
Hello, my name is Fred. Been a knife maker and a blacksmith for the past 15 years. Most of my stuff is away right now, but I wanted to give some cool scientific facts which are pretty interesting and relevant to this. The main reason why rocks spark when you hit them together is because it's making kinetic energy, and usually steel, or not really steel, iron bits spark off. That kinetic energy creates a lot of heat, and that's what you see, those little sparks. Notice how if you take two rocks and you slap them together, you might not really see sparks, but almost certainly if you take a sword, knife, or machete and you strike it hard enough on a hard stone, you will almost always see sparks. To further understand this, we have to know that there is this Rockwell hardness scale. Essentially, you with this machine apply pressure down onto literally anything, and that is what determines a load. That's how you determine how hard a metal is. And we can also relate it to the Mohs hardness scale, which can give you very common rocks and the applicable hardness of many steels and steel-like things. Furthermore, there is many types of swords and many types of steels, but most swords were not meant to strike other hard things. That's why swords used to break. If you were to strike a sword onto a rock or another sword, you might very well see sparks. The Rockwell hardness scale is actually very proportional with how brittle and how flexible steel is. Think of it as a spring is not very hard, it's very flexible, but a razor blade is very sharp, but not very flexible. And this is why it's a horrible idea to strike your sword onto a rock, but also why it sparks. I have a YouTube channel with over 400 videos on knives, axes, and related subjects with blacksmithing and all sorts of informative topics. Give me a follow if you want to see more.